everyone, so today is the next video in my Iron Man 3 inspired makeup series. This look is the Pepper Potts inspired makeup, so basically I just kind of drew inspiration from the makeup that I saw her wearing throughout the various TV clips, TV spots, trailers, whatever you want to call them. Just all the hype that's been going around with Iron Man 3 and all the new I guess footage that's been shown. This is kind of what I'm drawing inspiration from. This is my take on it. It's a very natural, fresh look with the signature red lips, so I figured I would just play off of that. And I do actually really like this look for just an everyday kind of makeup, going out, sort of, if you're not really going for the dramatic look. But needless to say, I do really love it. And then also, before we get started, today's Iron Man shirt is this one. It is just his silhouette, and then it says Genius, Billionaire, Playboy, Philanthropist. I do really like this shirt. Again, unique, different from the other types of comic book shirts that are out there. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into this tutorial, and if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so hopefully you can't hear all the traffic that's going on outside right now, but I have to have my windows open because it is so hot in my house, and I really don't know why. So for this look, it is an extremely natural kind of no makeup, but I'm actually wearing a ton of makeup kind of look, and it's also very like warm, glowy, dewy, very fresh. So I'm just going to kind of be doing that, but I'm going to kind of tailor it a little bit so that it fits my skin tone. So if you're going to try this out, make sure that you use colors that are best suited for your skin tone. Obviously, whatever, we're getting on with this. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to be taking vanilla eyeshadow from MAC. It's just a shimmery skin tone color, and I'm going to be putting this all over my lid. Let me just do this. So I'm going to be putting this all over my lid, and what this does is it just cancels out any kind of redness and helps brighten up the lid area of my eye. This look is really going to be just blending and using lighter colors, gradually getting darker, just really playing around with the blending and making sure that everything is really just diffused and seamless, so you really can't see any lines of any colors. It just looks like you're naturally this gorgeous. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm taking soft brown from MAC. This is, I would say, probably about 3 to 4 shades darker than my skin tone, and I'm taking that on a extremely fluffy brush that's used for blending, and I'm going to be putting this right into the top of my crease. I'm going to be placing this a little bit higher than I normally would my crease color, and what this is going to do is it's just going to help to blend out the next color that we're using. So the next color I'm taking is Saddle from MAC. This is just a very warm mid-tone brown, and this I would say is about 2 shades darker than the last color that I used, and I'm taking this on a more traditional blending crease type brush, and I'm sticking with warmer toned colors because in the movie clips, whatever, things that I've seen for Iron Man 3, her makeup seems to be barely there but very warm, so that's why I'm sticking with the warmer tone colors. So what I'm doing is I'm sticking this right into the natural crease of where my eye is. So when I'm looking straight ahead where my eye goes in, that's pretty much where I'm putting the brush, and I'm sweeping the color throughout the crease. And then to just make that a little bit more seamless, I'm going back in with the last brush that I just used with whatever's left on the brush. I'm not taking any more color, and I'm just blending out the edges. And then to just give the eye a little bit more depth to it, I'm going to be taking Foley from MAC. Again, this is kind of like a reddish toned brown, and I'm going to be taking that onto a pencil brush. And what I'm doing with this color is I'm going to be taking it in the outer V of my eye, so I'm pretty much just going to draw a V. So I'm going to go from the outer corner up to the crease, and then I'm going to draw a line in, and I'm only going to take it about halfway through. And then once again, to just blend that, I'm going back in with the last brush that I just used with that saddle color, and I'm going to blend around the edges of that darker brown. Lower lash line, it doesn't really look like she's wearing eyeliner on the waterline, but to just add a little bit of definition to that lower lash line, I'm going to be taking Embark from MAC, again just a slightly bit darker and another warm tone brown, and I'm going to take that on a smaller kind of smudger style brush, and I'm going to be taking it across the entire lower lash line. That I've seen from this movie, Gwyneth Paltrow has some serious highlighting going on, both on her brow bone in the inner corner, on her cheekbone. So to do that, I'm going to be taking this Too Faced Candlelit Bronzer, and is that the right side? I'm going to be taking the champagne side of that, and I'm just going to be taking that on a fluffy style brush, and I'm going to be putting that right onto the arch of where my brow bone is, and then I'm going to be blending it outwards. And then I'm also just going to be taking that same color on the same brush and just popping that right into the inner corner of my eye. And once that's done, the eyes are pretty much complete. For lashes for this look, I would probably recommend using individual lashes. I am all out of individual lashes at the moment, so I'm just going to be packing on mascara. Okay, so for cheeks for this look, in some of the lights it looks like she's just wearing almost like a really just glowy corally color, and then in other lights it looks like she's wearing kind of a reddish color. So I'm just going to be mixing those two colors, and I'm going to be taking Natural Beauty from Tarte. It's just a matte red color, and then I'm also going to be taking Candid Coral from e.l.f., and that is just a shimmery coral color, and that'll also help bring out the very kind of highlighted dewy look that I'm going for. I'm going to be applying the blush with a loose stippling brush because the red is a very intense color and I don't want it to be too much color, so I want it to be just a little bit. I still want a little bit of the hint of red, so I'm going to be taking that on a loosely packed stippling brush, and I'm just going to be patting that onto my cheeks to give me that slight red color. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go back in with just a regular blush brush and the Candid Coral color and just go over that and help to blend it out. For highlighting in this look, Girlfriend is seriously highlighted and looking dewy and craziness, and it is just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to be taking Girl Meets Pearl, and it's just a liquid highlighter, and I'm going to be taking that and putting it onto the very tops of my cheekbone. Once that's on, I'm going to be taking the same candlelit highlighter that I used on my eyes. I'm going to be swirling both of the colors onto a fan brush, and I'm just going to be putting that onto the very, very tops of my cheeks as well. All that's left for this look are the lips, and she is wearing some seriously bam in your face red lips. So I'm going to be taking this OCC lip tar and NSFW are not safe for work. Every time I hear this color or look at this color, I think of Tumblr, and all my Tumblr friends will understand why. So for these, you don't need a lot of product at all, literally just the smallest dot. And because I can't find my lip brush at the moment, I'm just going to be using the little brush that comes with it. And I'm going to be applying this on my lips rather opaquely. I don't want it sheer. I want the red color to show up very true. I'm going to try my best to stay in frame, but if not, you get the drill.